Very much so. So, well, we definitely appreciate this, and we're gonna get into the question of the hour. So we got a question of the hour that we usually have questions written down by our guest or whatever, but we have a question of the hour that kind of relates, but not really, sort of, kind of. So we're gonna say, does money change you as a person, or does it make you your real self?
I agree with number 2. I think it makes you your real self, because you get that extra ego sometimes, I think. So that person had to be there all along. It just didn't come overnight. So I think it makes you your real self.
What do you think, Rick?
Oh, y'all know what I always say. Know people who's
ain't had
Jack and then loud, and people were like, oh, that person, and they were like, you ain't mad? That person changed. I'm like, no, that person ain't changed. That's who that person is. Y'all didn't know it. I dealt with that person. I remember when they did this when we were broke. They did this, so I'm not surprised they did that. Like that when the cat that'll spend his last dollar on Jordans will spend all his money on Giuseppe's and Louis and stuff. If he was a person who put his money in when he was cheap in his car, guess what he's gonna buy when he has money?
Cars.
A bunch of cars. If he was sack chasing when he was broke, he gonna really be sack chasing when that's what with money. That's what it is.
Money amplifies your personality.
It just amplifies whoever you are.
I make that to say because I'm like, what stuck to me too is like when the women tell me when a guy's broke, he ain't got nothing to give but love. So don't be surprised if he's like sweet when he broke.
I don't listen, broke. I know.
You know.
He was broke. What you thought was gonna happen when he got
money?
Mm-hmm.
You've been complaining about him all along. Like there's never really people don't change. Money changes who's around you. Because guess what? Now I can't stand. I could deal with you when you're at this level. It's like a radio. I can stand in front of a radio when it's this loud. But if you turn it up any louder, I'm like, oh no, I'm out of here. And that's what ends up happening.
So what amplifies selfishness though?
You've been selfish.
So what you gonna do when you have money? You gonna still be selfish?
You're gonna be extra selfish. If he wasn't a cat if he's a cat when he has no money, or she does, they didn't have any money, you're gonna see how they all around the people around them. Like, oh, okay, I came up on something. I go split it with my friends and my family. They have no problem with it. When they get money, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna go split it with their friends and family. But if you was broke and selfish, you go get somebody and then don't talk to nobody with a little when you come up on something. So when you really come up, you ain't gonna talk to them people for real. That's them people that really disappear, and that's where people lie to themselves. That was that person.
They just could do it now.
Now they can really do it.
They don't need nobody, nigga.
now they can do it all the way.
No favors.
No favors. They never really did you any favors. Type of person that hear you, I have $5 in their pocket and let you go hungry. I'll be like, hey, oh man, I'm hungry. I ain't got no money, and you got $5 and you like, yeah, that dang, me too, and you walk off and then go get you something to eat. Instead of being like, well, I can split this. I got $5. Let's go split 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
You know what I'm saying? You always been selfish. Or now you could be your true self, or as y'all would say.
True self. Has money changed?
Now she like, listen, you gonna see this hell.
But what if that didn't change before the bread? That changed after like you started getting shit together.
I started liking the boys. So that's what changed. That was the motivation.
Oh, so money don't change, but dick do.
Dick change women. I feel that way.
And,
now we figured it out.
That's what changed me.
Liking the
getting a little bit of the candy.
Oh my god,
that'll change it, huh?
Is it a difference in culture? How females act towards each other?
Yes.
It's different.
It's funny. I talk about that too in the book.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let us know.
Okay, so it's coming from a small city. you know, like here, the strip clubs are like regular clubs. There, it's totally different.
Yeah.
So when I came here, I started bartending. I got my bartender's license. And I started bartending at the comedy club. And the comedy club owner owned the strip club next door to it, too. So when their bartender didn't show up, he would have to send us over there. So that was my first time, like, seeing naked women feel that comfortable and confident and coming to the bar naked and ordering drinks, and that whole experience was so new for me at first. I remember like handing drinks off like this, you know, like, but now it turned, you know, being here so long, you know, it's just a common, it's like going to a regular club. So that type of adjustment was very shocking to me. I can honestly say.
You really blowing the cover. But this is in no, like, intent to hurt anybody outside of your story.
Right. Definitely not. Okay. I've met some great people in the industry that a lot of people would probably think they are, you know, assholes or something like that. But in my opinion, they might not be. This was my experience with them. But then it might be the other way around. You know, too. So it's just my experience. And like I said, it started from me trying to get justice. Then it just went into a therapeutic process.
Okay, and can you give us a sneak peek on what is this justice do you speak of? Like what is the overall thing that happened where, you know, where
it fueled my fire.
Can find this out. You know, what happened that you were trying to get justice for?
Okay. By the way, you can get this on Amazon, Barnes and Noble's out everywhere. Mask Off. Audiobook is out as well. Well, basically what happened, I was dating DJ Cat from New York.
Okay.
We dated for about a year. He moved here from New York, and it just clicked. This was my best friend, and we were just side by side. And he had an ex-girlfriend in New York that found out about me after he died. So we kind of went back and forth, and she happens to be the best friend of Faith Evans. So after talking back and forth over social media, really nothing happened. But 9 months later, they came up to I posted my birthday picture, so they came up to STK with a whole bunch of people. I didn't know they were coming for me and jumped me.
Oh no!
Yes.
Wait, and Faith too?
Well, she set it up.
Oh.
It was definitely a setup.
Oh.
Yeah, it was definitely a setup. And STK hid the footage. They snuck Faith Evans and the girl that jumped me and the rest of the people out the back door to an Uber. The police had to chase them down to bring them back to the location. They said the cameras wasn't working. If you know STK, plenty of celebrities go there. It's right there on Peachtree Street. I now have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against them as we speak.
Wow.
Because I had just got into a car accident with a broken arm 9 months before then. So I was still trying to heal. I'm just coming out of cast after 2 surgeries. Arm just completely, like, I begged them to save my arm. So the attack went down, and like I said, police start lying on my police report, camera footage missing. I mean, come on now. Your camera's not working in this, and you have all types of people that come in here. Come on now. Let's be for real. So this case is currently going on.
Wow.
So we went to court 9 times. Me back and forth for the past 2 years. So, you know, and it's still things that's going on. You know, where it's picking here, picking there. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Wow. That was a lot. Definitely want to open it up and see. So this was is that the only incident on? But it's just
that's just one chapter.
That's just one chapter.
That's just one chapter. And
you're saying multiple incidents along with your journey, and then but this is my journey and it's gonna end here type of thing. It's more of a I'm still going, but I want to tell y'all what happened,
right?
And what's continuing,
right?
So
just in case, because of those things, these people are, when you're dealing with the courts, the judges, police, these people are of a higher power of me.
Yes.
So if anything was to happen to me, I was like, at least I have my story out there. People know what's going on, because it's tried to get blocked by a lot of blogs and things like that. It was never ever put out properly. So that's why I said, if anything happens, this is like writing my will. You know what I mean? Like that. Hey, it's out there, and they know it's out there. They've read it. They know what's up. So I mean, it is what it is.
That we're willing to take. And describe the book cover. So why is this even pink?
Well, because I never saw anyone with a pink book before.
Oh yeah, there's many pink books.
Well, not
revealing this type of story.
Well, I never seen pink books stand out like that. So I wanted to do something different, and this was the design that was in my head. So it was just a nice, beautiful mask, but it kind of looks a little like. I just wanted it to be, standoutish. Okay. And my editor really wanted me to be on the cover, but I didn't want to be on the cover. I wanted people to be curious. I did memes on the back, though, because I wanted to do something different with that.
This is definitely not your only book. I see. So you have "Don't Come For Me Unless I Send For You."
Those are just pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay. I thought these were extra books. This to my female guests that always come up in here, because I be wanting to know the answers too. So yes, you ain't no secret, but you done been through some shit in the industry. So how did you even how do you take on the beginning stage? You getting in the industry, there's plenty of industry folk, and they're, as a female, they don't really take you as seriously off the gate. They're trying to fuck. They're trying to sit there and get something out of you, because they feel like they're up here, and they feel like you just have stars in your eyes type shit.
Right.
How did you even deal with that?
And you nailed it. And that's something that I actually talk about in the book.
Oh, yeah?
Because I have gotten approached like that. Mm-hmm. That's just common, like you said. That's just something that happens. So, I wanted to hear the offer. I was curious to know what he had to say to me to offer. So I listened to hear it. I acted like I wanted to go along with it, to try to just kind of see what he was going to say. And that's what I talk about. Yeah. What he said, what was his response. And then at the end of the day, I told him, I'm not a model. I'm not a video vixen. It's people that wake up every day and aspire to be that. But that's not me. Mm-hmm. Thank you, but no thank you. So it's all about your morals. And a lot of people, you get more respect when people see your grind. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, they just kind of moved on in the industry, and you kind of know that they probably met the right person or did whatever they had to do, but their brand is not really existent. You don't really see that. But the people that's grinding and doing that footwork, you see them, and then you appreciate them when they finally get where they're trying to go.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I have a publishing company.
Wow.
So I'm now getting clients and helping them produce their books, because a lot of people are looking for the same type of therapy, and they're looking for the same type of motivation and inspiration. And I notice that. I get that all the time. I hear that all the time. So whatever I can do to help them go through the healing process, because I had to heal from it. Yes. This was a situation that made me very angry, to get caught off guard, because this was on my birthday, my actual birthday. So this is something I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. But, it is what it is. I'm healing from the situations, and I'm just happy to be here, because things could have been worse.
Mm-hmm. You want to do your own, set it out, and then conquer it.
Yes, basically. Like surprise, bam, here it is.
Okay, and then you're currently working on the Mask Off film.
Yes.
So are you casting people at this point?
Yes, I already casted someone to play certain characters, especially me. So
how many characters are in it completely?
Well, it's 6 chapters. Okay. That we're doing. So those are going to be 30 minutes episodes.
It's like a series.
Yes, it's a series.
Okay. Because
that's the going thing now. I notice a lot of people are going from movies to TV series. to kind of keep the episodes going. So I want to try my hand in that. Never did a TV series before.
And you conquered everything else. So this is new surface, new coverage, and okay, that's dope. That's definitely dope. I had questions about you. So, so if you don't know, now you know. We are speaking to Jade Woodley, author of Mask Off, the official book. She's uncovering the industry and all her hardships within that. And, you know, she's still going strong. Writer, director, producer, pretty hustler. So, definitely got to do an article on you. You feel me?
Hey,
shout out to
prettyhustlers.com. Thank you.
That came alive real quick. So, definitely, you know, chopping it up. You feel me?
Chopping it up.
So, have you, where has, the ride on even directing and producing took me? Because I know radio took me like places I never even thought I would have ever been in my life. BT Awards, freaking concerts. I never went to a concert until I came here, like ever. And my first concert was like Bad Boy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was me.
And like, how do you get these people that are on BET, that are on VH1, to come on your show that is syndicated on on blogs? Because that's what I dealt with. I would just film the show and put them on a whole bunch of blogs that maybe had like 1.5 million altogether, and then it just happened like that. So they started going to the YouTube and looking at it. But I think because of the networking, I was able to get those type of people on the show, and that's what directing took me. So I've had 100% success rate with that. No one has ever canceled.
We'll put on the hot seat. We got it, girls. Guys Anonymous.
Guys Anonymous.
Oh, yeah. You know, some of these people like, we like fuckery. The fuckery has to come in at some point. We got to give her a hard time.
So, we got you guys with Girls Anonymous, Guys Anonymous, and where you guys ask us questions and we got the answer. If you got 80 questions, please call in. The number to call is 786-801-0031. Definitely, you can definitely write your questions out on here and we will answer them. So first question, period sex. Are you somebody who enjoys period sex?
Well,
yeah. Oh, you thought what type of seat that was?
Like,
huh?
The last day.
The last day?
Only the last day.
Okay.
Maybe,
every girl
after,
tries the last day.
you gotta be like, I think every woman, it's not that.
I think every girl like last day.
The last day.
I don't know. What is it about the last day?
It's less. You know? I don't like the last day.
You don't like the last day?
No, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it. But like the last day, I don't like. I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to not smell anything. Like I'm over the period.
I don't volunteer. But, hey,
He pleads the fifth.
if I can walk through mud.
If you can walk through mud.
No, but that's not something I think. I can't say I've never done it, but I've never done it on purpose. I can say that.
Oh wow! Oh,
and
so
then I realized that's why I say a lot of women like last day.
But do guys smell it? Because I know I smell my blood.
Look,
like, do you smell?
No, guys don't smell it like that. The guy shouldn't smell it like that. He shouldn't be that strong in the nose.
I'll be wondering.
Stop him. I know if I smell anything, it's over with. Like
it's like. And
Oh. What was that? What motion was that?
How do you pull off dudes in the industry? How do you like literally like be like, no nigga, it's not happening at all? How do you reject?
Easy for me to ignore. So after a while, I might just ignore that person because I really don't like dating in the industry anymore.
That they be, I'm easily fooled. I be thinking they really into me.
Oh my gosh.
They just be trying to get in the door.
The silliest reason. Over a dead guy.
Over a dead guy?
Oh.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. That is pretty silly. That is pretty silly.
What about you?
What, it has to be physical or just an argument? What are we talking about?
Just.
I think a silliest fight would be I end up fighting, trying to break up a fight. And end up fighting. Ain't had nothing, didn't care nothing. They didn't even like the two people fighting. I was just trying to break up the fight. End up
you
fighting.
end up fighting?
Wow.
Somebody hit you and you were like, hell no.
I didn't like neither one of y'all. That's why I was breaking up the fight, because I don't even like neither one of y'all. So I don't want nobody to feel like I have to fight for them either. I don't even like neither one of y'all. So I'm breaking up the fight. Now y'all getting upset. I end up popping one of y'all in the mouth because you talking crazy.
Alcohol wise.
Oh, margaritas, right? Strawberry margaritas. That's my power drink.
You've been in Atlanta too long.
With the pictures.
What's the drink? Should be sex on the beach, since you all have a beach.
No, it's not sex on the beach. That's weak. Yeah, that kind of weak. You know, we trying to get there.
Like cranberry, cranberry and orange.
We trying to get there. I didn't come here. I think the power drink. It's Patron shots in Miami. Yeah. Like that's
Patron.
Yeah, you'll see when they trying to get the party started. All of a sudden, Patron starts.
Start flying.
I remember back in BMF days.
Yeah.
It used to be Scarface. The Scarface drink used to be.
What was a Scarface drink? Don't that like layers?
I don't know what was in it, but it
not like the Freddy Krueger from Ill House.
It's similar.
You know what I'm talking about? But it had like the layers of like. Yeah, it looks scary.
Yeah, it looks real. That back then. Then Call a Cab was cool for a while.
Call a Cab.
Yeah, but now they have different flavors. It's like it's like 5 more.
So now they just like, man, forget all that flavor. And
the wave.
Let me get that Patron. We trying to get it on.
Does Patron make you like hot?
Listen.
And we definitely will be reading and definitely have, check out the article on prettyhustles.com.
Yeah, tell the people where they can find you.
Yes. You can find me at Mask Off Book. That's on all social media platforms. Mask Off Book on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And if you would like to follow my personal page, it's the #1 MS Peach ATL. #1 MS Peach ATL.
Appreciate y'all.
Make sure y'all follow me at Zurisha. Google me for anything else.
Follow the station at StrongArm Live. That's Instagram and Twitter. StrongArm Radio. Facebook. 3 keywords in your app store. Download that app, StrongArm Radio. And y'all know I'm petty.